Let me share with you a tip to help your buyers win in multiple offer situations. So right now we're seeing a lot of situations where we're doing offer review dates, right? So the seller listing agent may say, we aren't going to look at any offers until 5 days or 7 days, whatever, after it's sat on the market for a while, had a chance to be exposed. So we're seeing a lot of times there's tons of offers coming in and it can be really frustrating. Your buyers really want it and they're just having to wait for this review date. And sometimes you may have experienced a frustration that it sells before the offer review date comes and feels like you got the rug swept right out from under you. So let me help you be that agent that helps their client get it before anybody else does. And part of it comes with just having the conversation with the client in the first place. And I think naming it can be helpful. So to give some context to that, we refer to it as a swoop offer. And so we'll coach our buyers saying, I want to show you what's going on here. They're not planning on reviewing offers until 5 days from now. What I recommend we do is we put our best foot forward. Let's come in strong and let's do what we call a swoop offer to try to swoop it out from under all the other buyers that are wanting it. It's going to require that we pull out all the stops and do something that's going to be really compelling to the seller and make them be willing to say, yeah, we'll take the risk of maybe being able to get more if we hold out for the review date because we're happy with the bird in hand here. So another way you can label that, I've heard it referred to as the sunset offer. So a little bit different strategy on this is saying the sunsetting offer would be, hey, we've got this great offer. It expires tonight or tomorrow by noon. And if you don't accept it by that time, the way they're writing it is saying, if it's not accepted by a certain day and time, then the offer changes to a little bit lower. And then if it goes further on, a little bit lower. And so it really puts pressure on the seller if there's a really solid offer to say, okay, do we want to take our chances to see if we get another phenomenal offer like this, or do we just want to take the bird in the hand? So those are a couple strategies that you can use to really, represent your buyers well and try to come to a quick decision. We're seeing the market is changing right now, and not all sellers realize it, not all agents realize it for that matter. And so as you're having a conversation with the listing agent when you're representing a buyer can also be helpful, to remind them of, hey, this is what we're seeing. We had a listing the other day that only ended up with one offer or only two offers. And it's not the same where every time it's guaranteed to be 5, 10, 15, 20 offers like it was in the not so recent past. So reminding them of, this is what we're experiencing out there. We want to provide you with an exceptional offer. And we recognize that, if you choose to hold out and wait for a better offer, there may not actually be that better offer. And this offer is where if you don't accept it right away, we'll still come back and we'll have an offer on the table, but it's not going to be the same offer. We'll put an escalation clause in there that'll require another offer to come along. So that's something to think about. Go in, guns a-blazing, really strong offer, putting the buyer's best foot forward, picking a high price above asking price. And then if they don't accept it within the 24-hour window you give them, pull that offer back, and then you can still go maybe to that same price, but it would require another offer to escalate it to that price. So that really puts the risk and the pressure on the seller if they don't accept right away. So those are just a couple strategies that you can use to try to, create some urgency with sellers in a market where, for quite some time now, we haven't seen any urgency in sellers and they're really in control. So I hope that's helpful. And if there's anything else that I can be a resource to you with, don't hesitate to reach out. Coach Chad signing off. Take care.